What's up, everybody? James Duggan here with IGN to play some Void Bastards. This is a game by Blue Manchu that just came out on Steam. It is a first-person roguelike that I've been playing for a couple hours, and so far I'm enjoying. It's very interesting. So this is our new character, Davies. You get a character with some random traits, but your progression, which is this screen, is persistent across playthroughs. You can see I've upgraded my pistol. I have a padded jacket now, which gives me health. I have access to some of these gadgets. And then this is straight out of FTL, but we're basically choosing what ship to go to. And we can see things like what the archetype of ship do. So Lux cruises have a lot of foods and material on them. And then we're going to go to this one, though, because it has some more exciting enemies. The Screw, which is pretty difficult. The Juve, which is very easy to kill. So here we are. This is what the majority of the game looks like. There's the ship that I came in on. And then we can see the layout of this. It's not procedurally generated, but it is randomized to an extent. Ship, there's a gunpoint in there. And the tap, tap, tap on the door means that I can also hear enemies. So we're going to zap that. Kind of breach and clear here. This is the generator area. If the power was off, I could turn power on here. We want to make our way to the helm. So I actually went in the complete wrong direction, but hey, whatever. That zap only lasts for so long. And then I'm going to start taking damage from that thing. This is the atmosphere area where I can refill my oxygen, but I have 4 minutes left on it up there, so I'm not too concerned. We just kind of want to make a beeline for the helm here so we can download the ship schematic data, which will tell us where all the goodies are, which is what we're here for. Here for the loot. There was some back there, but I'll get it when I come back around. I'm actually not familiar with what this area does, and we can pull up the map and see where things are taken apart to be put back together. Makes sense. All right, we'll explore this room in just a second. Let's get to the helm first. When you open a door, you can do things like lock it. So if there's a really bad enemy that you kind of want to trap in a room, you can do that. Thematically, I really like what's happening with this game, where there's this 1980s kind of heavy metal cartoon feel mixed in with this Kafka-esque bureaucracy. Like, it's a science fiction future where everything is still incredibly bureaucratic and filed with paperwork. So we're going to go ahead and shut down security systems there. We went to the helm and got the data, so now we can see all the goodies on the map. And I shut down security, which only lasts for 30 seconds. I could have paid currency to have it last longer. It's just an airlock, nothing in there. And I'm not radioactive yet on this playthrough, so. Now we're just working our way through. This gunpoint is shut down for another 25 seconds, based on my actions there. If it were not shut down, I'd probably be taking some damage here because I have to unlock that, which takes a while. What is in here? A cloud of smoke. Cool. There is some loot that isn't shown on the map, but it's kind of small junk parts that use... Oh, hey, here's a big guy. All right. Try and get some line of sight damage in on him before we just start shooting him. Movement, a little bit clunky at times. So you definitely get stuck on geometry, but it doesn't feel bad by any means. This guy hurts a lot. He does this like shotgun blast, so I assume there's range. There are bloom on weapons. On the pistol, it feels fine. On other weapons, it doesn't feel great. Not a huge fan of bloom on the non-shotgun weapons. And there goes that guy. So yeah. This gun in particular, the zapper, you can get into situations like if there was a turret over there. See where that bullet went? It would not have hit. So you got to get close, and while I appreciate what it is trying to make me do, I just, call me old-fashioned, but I like my bullets going where I'm aiming. So this particular ship has kind of a unique tile set, if you will. It's got all these cargo things. Lots of loot, essentially, on this archetype of ship. I find myself pulling up the map a lot. And you're basically progressing through this longer continuity playthrough where you're making these decisions about what ship to go to. You'll run into situations where you need health So you kind of seek out a medical ship and kind of fight your way into the medical area of that ship. There are pirates that chase you that are very, very difficult enemies. Nice. Back in the generator room, which I believe is where we came in from. Gonna go to the atmosphere area and refill our oxygen real quick. Oh, hi. Whoa, you're squirrely. Get back here. Our oxygen's back. Oh, the gun point's back, which sucks. Okay, so here's a great example of bloom, right? Didn't hit, hit. Not that fun. With the Juve, that was just me potatoing. That was not bloom. But this is an oil thing. You can get covered in oil and you basically slide, which is kind of cool. I think it makes you go faster. Maybe that's my imagination. All right, so we just have one more wing of this ship left to loot, and then we can kind of get out of here. You can leave at any time as long as you are by your escape ship. So the objective is the latex seal in the bottom left-hand corner. Talking about the UI for a minute, I'm not a fan of this white box that seemingly serves no purpose. In fact, if we were to use some kind of tool to zoom in, the only thing we would cut off from the UI is the bottom of our pistol butt in that 2D display down there. So that's not great. And in the options, no option for that I'm seeing. Kind of takes me out of it. I wish there was an option to disable it, but whatever. Tap, 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 tap. Where you at? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Potato, potato. There we go. All right, what does this do? Do you do anything? Can I do something with you? Ooh. I can upscale stuff. I wonder if I can do that with... Yeah, let's do it. Sweet. I turned a thing into a thing. And now I got the thing. Let's bounce. My ship is on the other side. Making a full second lap of the ship. We're going to move on and do one more ship, and then I'm going to wrap this up. I'll try and make it fun. Maybe I'll try and find a ship that I can just straight up die at in terms of difficulty. You do get into situations where, like, whoa, I can't believe I forgot this was here. I think I need a medical ship, actually. I'm taking some damage. You do get into situations where you can see, like, I have 4 bullets left. If there were another Screw, which is a pretty mean enemy, that big guy that I killed there earlier, I would just straight up, statistically, not be able to kill him. Because I've mismanaged my ammunition. And that's part of it, is like planning and knowing how much ammo it's going to take. You don't get things like enemy counts. Back to the Steve. So I got the latex seal. Who knows what that does, but we'll find out in a screen. And then I got fuel and food, which is needed for jumping around the map. All right, we're moving on. What do I got? So I want to go to one of these, Zahn ambulance. Obviously, I can't jump. That's too far away, so I have to pick one of these. This looks like one I'm going to die at because it has a lot of screws. I don't have a lot of ammo or health left. I can actually rest here for one more day, and then we can jump. And we'll dock. Can't rest anymore. I would take damage. We'll take the stapler, which is the shotgun. And, oh, man. You know what? Let's try this. This is a thing that, like, gives people a damage over time effect. I want the zapper because I know there's always security elements. Zapper seems essential to me. Here we go. So I got this thing that I can essentially shoot as long as I have not aggroed the screw. I can shoot it, and it won't even know that I'm shooting it. But it does not do a lot of damage. All right, interesting. We're starting in the FTL area. One of the things I like about this game is you can kind of just look out into the void. Like, thematically, I really like the idea of kind of being Jubal early from the final episode of Firefly. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should totally watch Firefly. You can be a lion and have a mighty roar. This is a pretty small ship relative to the one that we were just at, which is somewhat concerning because there should be some tough enemies here. Pick up that sandwich. Sweet. Check out the generator area. And there we go. There he is. So I can shoot him. He won't even know I'm shooting him. Taking 10 damage. But as you can see, he's got a lot more than 10 HP, so I could just keep shooting him. I don't know if the dot. I don't know if the dot, how long it lasts. Maybe it'll just keep ticking until he dies. That'd be dope. We're gonna sneak around here, see if there's any loot to be had. There's that FTL area that we were just in. Check my corners here. Oh. Okay, so it does look like it's just a permanent effect. So maybe it's like a set it and forget it kind of thing. Shout out to daytime television, and now he sees me, and that's not good. And now I gotta fight him the old-fashioned way by shooting him in the face with a shotgun. Boom. One screw down. Maybe a couple to go. I don't know. That's cool that you can kind of just shoot people with this thing and just leave. And they'll eventually die. Steps mean smaller enemies. And I can just kite this guy until he expires of the dot. See ya. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, God, come on. All right, I'm going to shut down the security systems here again. I could pay merits to permanently shut down all the security on the ship if there was, like, something that was taking a lot of time. Where is this piece of loot? Is it on this side? Yeah, it is. Bam. Did you drop anything? No, you didn't. Definitely a interesting concept for a game put into execution. I like what's happening here. I like the idea of being on a ship, kind of thematically going through, and you know, every playable space is just another ship. We can download the data, but I think we already got it somehow. Oh, looks like I still have a lot to loot. Okay, we'll do it. And then we'll wrap this thing up. There's another one! I'm gonna shoot him. And I think he sees me. Maybe not. Oh, I can't lock it! Oh no! Why can't I lock it? Was that a modifier that I wasn't paying attention to? Yeah, looks like I screwed up. Ooh, this is a fun room. Let's hope that there's a janitor. There is a janitor in the airlock. We're gonna blast him out of the airlock. So we'll kite him in here. Oh, there's more. Oh, this is bad. No, this is all bad. It ends. It ends here. It ends tonight. Oh, I'm gonna get a copyright strike now. Oh, oh, oh. We'll blow this guy out of the goddamn airlock. Like Ripley. Yes! See ya, nerd. Well, that went friggin' well. I think that's a pretty good place to wrap it up. I mean, let's get off the ship first, but jeez. I'm kind of OCD about the loot. This one's locked, so I have to pay cash money to unlock it, which we will do, and get a buzz box. Oh God, I'm choking. Atmosphere. There is no atmosphere area on here. All right, let's just ditch the rest of this loot. I died. Okay, well that's the end of that. I'm James Duggan. You can follow me at ThugginDuggan on Twitter and tweet about this embarrassing moment. But hey, I killed those enemies and expired out of a lack of oxygen. And that's just Void Bastards in a nutshell. We come back to our ship, the Void Star, and this bureaucracy bot cooks up another guy by getting this dehydrated food and filling it with water, and it turns into a man, and then you do it all again. Check it out on Steam. And for all things first-person shooters and roguelikes, keep it right here on IGN.